What is good, guys? Today we're going to check out another reaction for Gabriel Henrique. This is another special paid request, so shout out to you. This one will be the dark Spanish version, and it's with someone by the name of Kevz. I'm not familiar with Kevz, so this will be my first time also checking out this singer. I'm assuming Love in the Dark is the Adele song. Intrigued to get into this, so let's just see what he has to offer. Let's go. Alright, so we do have some guitar strings. Well, some guitars coupled with strings.
Quiero que tus ojos hoy por fin me dejen ir, porque al mirarme de esa forma ya no puedo así de nunca acabar en círculos y nada más.
So it is a full-on Spanish version. The tune does sound like Love in the Dark. To be fair, I do know a little Spanish. Hablo español. See? So yeah, I think I can follow along. I will say, starting off, these vocals do sound a lot more produced. Not necessarily that that's a bad thing, but it seems like this was a full-on record, official cover that they're putting out. So no complaints, but just something of note.
Ya no podré quedarme porque ya no siento amor. Quédate donde estás, no te acercas, Dios se mal. No podrás yo cambiar mi manera de pensar. No puedo
I want to shout out Gabriel just for his knowing of different dialects. So I've heard him English, Portuguese, and now Spanish. So shout out for that. Again, they sound good. I want to point out that Kev's voice is a little bit more raspier, which lends to the dynamic of a softer, sweeter tone from Gabriel, and him being a bit more raspier. I like the dynamics. Let me run it back. Such a powerful I don't know if it's been pointed out in my previous reactions yet, but I'm a sucker for good harmonies, and that I can't replicate it. It was just the first time I'm hearing it, but love that little run that they do in the dynamic two-part harmony.
Yo no quiero aparentar que nada anda mal mientras lo ignore.
I feel like they're just going wild with these harmonies. I think the second one is a bit closer to what they did.
Yo no quiero aparentar que nada anda mal. vez lo ignoremos más, nos dolerá soltar. Ya no
Good switch with the top
puedes
notes.
más, me cuesta tanto evitar. Tendré que
That every time. Yeah, boy, you better sing. How do I say boy, you better sing in Spanish? Mm, our boy is like niño. I think sing is cantar. So niño canto. I don't know, but I think it's something along those lines.
horas más, me cuesta tanto evitar. Tendré que valiente ser. Si me dices quédate, no puedo amarte en la oscuridad. Se siente como si se batiera.
Where's the two cents apart?
Tanto espacio entre tú y yo he notado, porque ya estamos derrotados. Todo ha cambiado. No me arrepiento de todo lo que viví. Cada palabra que te dije la sentí. Mi mundo yo te di por tu felicidad. Por sobrevivir te di la mía.
I think we're in the queue. I don't know. I feel like I was enjoying how somber and dynamic this was. I didn't really expect them to decide to do their alien stuff. So let me just run it back. I feel like on first listen, I think I heard a 4-part harmony. There's a low end, there's a mid-range section, there's a chest voice belt, and then there's a whistle. I think that's what I heard.
Yo te di por tu felicidad, por sobrevivir te di la mía. No puedo amarte en la oscuridad. Se siente como si se partiera el mar. Tanto espacio entre tú y yo he notado, porque ya estamos derrotados. Todo ha cambiado. Nunca me has salvado.
Alright, so that was Love in the Dark by Kevz and Gabriel Henrique. I enjoyed it. I will say the fact that Spanish isn't my first language. I mean, in truth, I do know Spanish. I did practice Spanish in school, but I'm a lot out of practice, to be honest. So, though I could follow the lyrics and so forth, if it was an English cover, I think I would have been a bit more in tune, because I feel like in translating the Spanish in my head just feels a bit more like work for me. but I can still point out the vocals and the technicalities that were going on. We were in the key of C, so can love die. Yeah, we were in the key of C. That's point one. Point two, the highest note we hit is this, and that's when they do that run with the whistle note. So C5, pretty impressive. I think most male singers are capable of hitting C5 though. Most competent male singers at the very least, so that was good. This Kevz individual, my first time checking him out. I'm gonna give him his props. I think it works. The dynamics of a raspier voice with a more sultry, smoother, cleaner voice. So the dynamics do work. They sound well together. The harmonies were on point. As I said, the fact that it's in another tongue does come with its own set of problems. Well, not necessarily problems, but just I don't want to be translating while I'm trying to enjoy the music. And in truth, I should know the lyrics to Love in the Dark in English, but in reality, I don't really know all the words that much. I know the hook. I know it's I can love you in the dark. We're just oceans apart. But that's about all I actually know in English. I think it's something about the space between us, but yeah, overall, I'm gonna give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. I did enjoy it. It was a nice introduction to Kevz. And again, you want to make requests for Gabriel, you can do that over on Patreon. You can do that through PayPal. Or you can do that here on YouTube. But the reality is, I'm gonna get to those Patreon and PayPal requests before I get to the YouTube ones, but I'm enjoying this deep dive, so we'll continue to go.